very quickly, guys, let's talk about some of the comic books that came out last week for New Comic Book Day. I think that was what, Feb 12, dude? Feb 12, dude, I believe. So yeah, these are the comic books I wanted to review that came out last week. First one up, Absolute Batman issue number 5. This is a great issue, man. Coming out of Absolute Batman year 1. Really liking what Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta are doing. They're back at it again. Batman at his absolute lowest, dude. Hopefully he kind of learns like, yo, I need to accept some help, dude. I need to get some help because it seems like he's kind of in over his head. This new Black Mask, dude, just an insane villain, dude. Very excited about that. Batman Dark Patterns issue number 3. Another excellent issue. This ends arc number 1. We have Hayden Sherman's on the art, of course, and then Dan Waters writing it. Dan Waters knows how to do a, detective story, right? And then Hayden Sherman's art is just excellent. The thing that I want to mention about this book, right? It really gives me the kind of feeling that I got when I first read like Long Halloween. In that, I'll explain a little bit. I feel like this is like the same spirit as like Loeb and Sale. You know what I'm saying? Like this duo, this creative team, it's got the same spirit. It's like they're pulling from the same place that Loeb and Sale were. So if you're looking for like just a down to basics Batman detective story, this has got you covered, dude. And excellent stuff from Hayden Sherman, like I was saying. Next up, we've got Bug Wars. Just an awesome issue number 1. Probably the best issue number 1 that I've read in a really long time. We have Jason Aaron writing with Mahmoud Asrar, Matthew Wilson, and Becca Carey. Hopefully Mahmoud Asrar, hopefully I got your name right, dude. Apologies if I didn't. This is all about a kid who's kind of shrunken down by touching like a magic medallion or whatever. And so he's tiny. He's in his backyard lost in this battle between the Beetle clan and the Ant clan, right? So it's like Game of Thrones mixed with like Ant Bully, dude. It really is crazy. This kid is just lost in this world of like bug battles and different kingdoms, and they're all going to war with each other. Excellent stuff, man, dude. Really excellent issue number 1. Excited to see how that one continues, dude. Into the Unbeing part 2, issue number 1. This is the second arc of Into the Unbeing. Really loving this series, man, from Zach Thompson and Hayden Sherman on the art as well. It's all about this group of explorers that kind of wander into the Unbeing. So this giant corpse of like a god. It's really kind of out there and ethereal. This group of explorers gets kind of lost in the Unbeing, and they got to figure out what the heck's going on. What is this thing? Where are we? And when I say this thing is massive, it's ginormous. I mean, the explorers are this tiny, and they're going around the dude's body and swimming in his veins and all that stuff. So really interesting stuff, dude. If you're interested in like creature, like horror, like body horror type stuff, definitely check out Into the Unbeing. A lot of cool stuff going on there. Aquaman issue number 2 from Jeremy Adams. And then we have Tim's and Locust as well. Great issue, man. I'm really liking this Aquaman series. It's my first ever Aquaman series I've been pulling. I'm really liking what Jeremy Adams is doing. It's got like some references maybe to like past Aquaman characters and stuff like that. I don't know too much about it. Like whenever Aquaman's like, oh, whoa, it's you? I don't know who that was, but excellent new look at like Aquaman's powers. Since he can control water now, he can control mud, right? Because that's just wet dirt. He's controlling blood, right? Because there's water and blood. So he's like shooting out like, all these different fluids, dude. So Aquaman, he's leveling up, dude. Having a lot of fun with this series. Jeremy Adams, I mean, I'm not going to lead you astray, right? Lucky Devils issue number 2. Same creative team that brought us 8 Billion Genies. I'm really liking this. Although I don't think it's as off too strong of a start as 8 Billion Genies. But it's got a lot of room to grow, if that makes sense. So I really like kind of the setup. It's these two devils that are kind of sick of how things are going down in hell. So they're trying to game the system. They're trying to switch it up. And it seems like they're helping these two humans. And it's kind of like going against like what the devils are supposed to be doing. So it seems like these two devils are going to improve the lives of these two humans or something like that. Interesting kind of stuff going on here with Ryan Brown artwork, of course. Charles Soule writing. I mean, we'll have to see where it goes. Liking that one. Moon is Following Us, issue number 6 from Daniel Warren Johnson, Riley Rosmo, and Mike Spicer, of course. This is an excellent issue where it's the start of the second arc. We get introduced to this new faction, like the Nightmare faction. And I gotta say, man, Riley Rosmo's art, it's the best it's ever been in this issue, man. Really liking it. I think that, maybe it took a little bit for me to warm up to Riley Rosmo's art, but it is hitting peak right here. In terms of you know, I feel like Riley Rosmo has more time to like, more room to like kind of flex and show off their skills. So because it's like in an imaginative dream world, Riley Rosmo can just kind of ball out and do whatever. So having a lot of fun with this series, man. Daniel Warren Johnson, you know, it's got a lot of heart, all the callbacks to like their past, you know, memories with their daughter and everything. So liking this series a lot, man. Definitely excited to see where it goes. Moon is following us to number 6. Speaking of Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer, we got Transformers issue number 17. A solid issue. I think my main issue with this Transformers title is like, there's a lot of stories going on at once, right? Like telling, you know, the story on Cybertron. You got the stuff with Spike and Beachcomber, I believe, and then the stuff with Optimus. Obviously, the Decepticons mixed in there as well. So there's a lot going on. And I think my problem with this series is that I just don't know the names of the Transformers, bro. So it makes for like kind of a confusing read a little bit. Like I feel like the emotional like beats would hit harder if like he's like, oh, it's you, Laser, for example. Forgive me, guys, I can't think of a Transformer name. Oh, it's you, Laserbeak, right? It's like, I don't really, was that Laserbeak? I can't remember. So it's hard for me to like kind of keep up with all the Transformer names because I'm not a Transformers head, you know, to start anyways, but I'm really liking the series. Maybe not the best month-to-month read though. Maybe it'd be better in a binge. But anyways, that's what we got for everything that came out last week that I wanted to kind of review. So yeah, pick of the week, dude. Definitely check out Bug Wars. Absolute Batman was also excellent. Also Dark Patterns, Batman Dark Patterns. Make sure you guys pick that up. That's everything that came out last week. Stay tuned though, guys. We got a lot of other comic book, you know, related topics coming up. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and read more comics.